your girl, Ernee Peppers here, baby. How is everyone? How was your day? What y'all doing? But I know whatever you're doing, y'all better get up on in here. Get in here, because I am truly, truly excited. I am doing an interview of someone that you guys, you may not know them yet, but baby, they are here with me. Okay, let me tell y'all a little bit about him. All right. His name is Amos Bracewell. All right. He is the CEO and the creator of a totally new marketing and an academy that is called the Empower Network. And baby, when I tell you the Empower Network is something that every entrepreneur, speaker, coach, coach, entrepreneur, whatever it is that you do as a business, a teacher, a leader, whatever it may be, you want to be a part of this. And while we're doing it, you're going to find out more about it. I don't want to spill the tea yet because I'm a part of it and I'm an influencer. Okay. I jumped on it. Okay. And you guys will be knowing a whole lot of what's going on when the goings get tough. Okay. So look at here. Here's who he is. He's coming in. He's coming in and he's just not in the studio yet. But don't worry, y'all. I'm looking. He's not here yet. Okay. So, hey, Ice, what's going on? What's going on here? Roland, Mr. Roland, how are you? Okay, now I'm letting you know about Mr. Amos Bracewell. He was raised in a musical family, okay, that at dinner time, they would sing and chop it up and singing, damn near having a musical when they're singing, when they're at the dinner table, okay? Now, that wasn't going on in my house, okay? It was eat, get your elbows off the table, don't put your elbows on, don't do this, don't fold, eat, get up, okay? But at his home, which I want to go because I want to see it happen. I want to see it in person, honey, where he is a whole musical at the dinner table, baby, because he came from a musical family. Now, as a youth, he was heavily involved in the choir and small music groups. Okay. Then after high school, he said, no more. I am going head on professional and I'm going to be singing professional, to where he has, after 3 decades, he is now a 3-time author. Hello. 3-time author. And he has his Bracewell, y'all. He is making a debut with his album, which is called, Bring Me Home. You guys have to go on YouTube and please look it up. Amos Bracewell, okay? Look his album up, baby. You will be so inspired. He tells and sings very inspiring, very nurturing, and motivational. Okay, there's a message behind his voice. And I really want you guys to go on. Just don't listen, like it, buy it, do whatever it is, but get a hold of it, honey. Okay? He sings songs such as, he has 6 songs on his album, which is Where Are You Now? Ever After? If Only I Loved You. That right there, that's the one that hit home. Okay? That one hit home, and I need for everyone to go and listen to that. If Only I Loved You. You'll see what I'm talking about. Okay. Another one is Bring Me Home, Sunset, and the Lord's Prayer. Baby, you can't make an album without putting the Lord's Prayer in there. Okay. This is why he is who he is right now. And that's Mr. Amos Bracewell. He is coming, guys. He is coming. He's going to be in the studio soon. He didn't get here yet. Okay. So all y'all that's all quick and little frazzled about who is this young man, let me tell you, he is everything. He is the big mind behind the Empower Network. And if you or someone that you know is if you are a teacher, a coach, an entrepreneur, something, you have a message that you teach in leadership, whatever it is, if you are a nurse, if you do mental health, physical therapy, I don't care what it is. If you're a fireman, a police officer, whatever it may be, and you have something that you want to get out into the world. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that this here is going global. Okay? So we ain't talking no mediocre. So that's why we're going to put the link in the bottom of this interview. And you guys have got to grab a hold of it. Get on. Find out how you can get onto it. Hey, you can even use me. Baby, he loves me. So look, get on, get in where you fit in, because there's a little bit of stuff going on. Get in where you fit in, but as long as you get in, trust me, this is something that we have, us entrepreneurs, speakers, coaches, teachers, whatever you may be, we have been waiting for something like this forever. Meaning that we do not, the hardest part of our job, it's not us being creative. It is not us getting the information out. It's none of that. It's getting the information out to the masses. Okay. And that means marketing. You have to know how to market yourself. You have to market in the right places. Now that they have social media, it's not just in newspapers no more. Remember, you only can find your advertisement in the newspaper and the newspaper only. Well, not anymore. Social media has just, boom, exploded everything. So now you have all these different platforms that you can advertise on. And honey, who really got time for that? You got your YouTube, all your social medias, your IG, your LinkedIn, your whatever it is that they make up. You're there now. And once you get there, how do you have time to actually send emails out? Be on your social media every day. Oh God, sending texts out, letting people know where you are. This day, that day. Honey, it is definitely mind-boggling. And I know at times with me doing what it is that I do, I don't reach out as much. I'm not on YouTube or Facebook as much as I would like to, because it's a lot. And I know you guys who are listening, you already know how it is. Okay. You know that it's a lot, and a lot is a lot. All right. And even with my speaking, yes, I get on some stages. I get on quite a few stages, and I talk my talk. I do what I do. I even have my events that I hold once a year, the Boss Lady Chandelier Network event that I hold every year, which is not going to be held this year because I've decided to focus on another book and also focus on my Peppers Speaks Academy online workshop. You will be hearing more about that. This is one of the reasons that I am here at the interviewing Amos Bracewell, okay? Because he is definitely just going to set my world on fire, okay? Bring it up. People are going to know me. I'm going to know them. And boom, explosion is going to happen. And then this is where all the work that I've been doing for 3 decades is really going to come to pass. It's probably even more. Oh my God. 3. I'm probably talking about at least 4, because I've been doing this ever since 5th grade. If you guys know anything of my story, is that my teacher, I stopped speaking at the age of 8. From 8 to 12, I stopped speaking. When I got into, no, it wasn't 12. It was 11, because I got into 5th grade at 11. Or did I get in there at 12? Honey, I don't know. But anyway, in 5th grade, I ended up meeting a teacher named Miss Taylor. And she did all the elaborate plays and musicals. And baby, I got into her class. I was lucky to get into her class. And guess what? I asked her, I put it on a note. You know, them little notes that you write, you know, do you like me? Yes or no? Baby, I slipped one on her desk. And I asked, I said, Miss Taylor, can I be in the play? Yes, no, or maybe. I know y'all already know about that. I ain't even got to discuss that no more, because you probably did it yourself. Okay. So there was no texting. That was my text. All right. And she pulled me out into the hallway outside the classroom. And she says to me, and she picks my head up and she says, look, I'll put you in anything that you want, but you have to speak. In my place, you have to sing, dance, and speak. So I said, I'll dance. She says, no, everyone has to sing, dance, and speak. And you have to do that. So what's the girl to do? But get to doing what I need to do. Talk. okay, and sing. Okay, so she gave me a homework and she sent me home and she says, look, I'm going to give this here to you for homework. And then once you get homework, your homework is going to be get on TV, look at TV, and then pick a character. And baby, I tell you all about that. All right. But look at here. I have my guest, Mr. Amos Bracewell. He is in the studio. He is here. He is waiting by for me. So look at here, y'all. I need for y'all to put your hands together and help me welcome Mr. Amos Bracewell. Wow! Yes, baby! Yes, baby! Hey, Amos!
Hey, how's it going, girl?
How are you?
I'm just excited to be done for the day Friday and to be talking to you.
Yes, honey, you ending your week real well, honey. You know what to do. You know who to call.
How are you doing today? How's your day going?
I am doing phenomenal. Look, first I want to just let you know, I was stalking you all morning, honey. Okay? I've been on your sites. I've been finding out who you are, what you do, how you do it, baby. I've been in there. And I love you even more. Mwah! I love you, honey. Okay?
You rock. You rock.
Yes, baby. So now, right, what I told right before you came in, I was telling them and bragging to them about you. This is what I said, but they already heard it. I said, I want you guys to meet my friend, Mr. Amos Bracewell. He was born in a musical family, honey. Let me tell you what they did different from my dinner table. They had a musical show out at their dinner table when I was told, eat, get your elbows off the table, shut it up. Honey, I want to be at your Thanksgiving dinner, honey, because I want to see this go down. All right? Do you guys still do that?
Well, once my mom passed away, we do it a lot less. So, but we had a lot of years, we had a lot of decades of doing that, of singing. Yeah, around the dinner table, or even sometimes my dad would just get his guitar out and we would just sing 4-part harmony, the 4 kids. And my grandma lived with us, my mom's mom. She lived with us since I was like, I think 2 years old, till she went to a home. So we had 40 years of that, probably. I'm 47, so we probably had 40 years of that.
Nice. That's a family there, baby. That's a hella 5 family, honey. And also, I told them your little debut album, I had a chance to listen to that this morning too, honey, baby. Yes, honey. What is it called? Bring Me Home? Baby, I love the album. I love it. Yes.
Thank you.
Especially my one that really resonates with me is the If Only I Loved You. Baby. Oh, you know who speaks on that well? Les Brown. He speaks on having your dreams buried with you. And look what you did. The video was hit home. Okay? I loved it. Amos, that is something that you should play when we all get together. That should be played there, baby. That should be played. You know?
It's a bit of a tearjerker.
That's what it is. It needs that because there's people that don't know what it is that they're holding on to, and they need to share it with the world and stop being so selfish. That's what they are, selfish. And they're not doing the world any good by keeping that to themselves.
They don't recognize, though. I know when I was withholding the better parts of me from the world, it wasn't because I was wanting to be selfish. It's because a lot of fear was holding me back. So once you break through that fear and you realize that you're called, you're chosen, you're here for a reason, it's so much easier to step into that, because those voices of, from our childhood or whatever that tell us we're not enough, those things diminish the more we start listening to the voices that are, calling us forward to step into our greatness.
Yes. I like that. Now, how did you get over that fear? How did you know that this was it? I'm going for it. What happened? What was your breakthrough?
It took a long time. I only feel like Yeah, it took a very long time. Honestly, it took me till I was 39 years old, and then also after that losing my mom to really step into who I could become. I guess I was a slow learner. I don't know, but yeah.
No, I think you were just on time because in your in your teens you're trying to figure it out. Then in your 20s you're trying to figure out what 20 is and what you're supposed to do. And by the time you get 30, you try to figure out and clean up what you did in your 20s. So baby, you are right on time, honey. Don't you ever say you're late. Okay? Better late than never. And what's too early? What's early? You have a time figure on what early is?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right. Yep. So I think you're just on time. You have matured, you did what you did, and that brain has gotten where it's supposed to be. And that's what we love. And you know what I want to get ready to talk about next too, honey, right?
I do.
You were the mastermind behind the Empowered Network. I've heard the story already, but all our friends and family that are listening, they don't know the story. I'm just going to drop the mic and I'm going to pass it to you. Tell us, how did it come about? How did it come about with you coming up with the amazing idea of creating the Empowered Network?
Well, the idea for Empowered Network TV was actually given to me last fall, and it took me 4 months to really believe I could do it because I was excited by the idea of eliminating the need for coaches, business owners, speakers, authors, trainers ever having to market themselves again. So that's where we're going, is a platform that handles the marketing for them. But it took me 4 months to step into it because there was a lot of fear and worry. And how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. So yeah, it was the fall was and winter. And by the time January 15th rolled around, I decided I needed to do it. And so I just kind of jumped in, and here we are 5 months and a week later. And yeah, there's been a ton of community that's happened. I've done about 170 interviews / events, and people are connecting in Empower Network TV and the Facebook group. They're doing business, they're making new friendships. And the culture is like a vortex. It's pulling those that participate. They're getting pulled upward as opposed to spiraling downward in life. There are dozens and dozens of people, if not hundreds now, are feeling that. And all it is people are coming together as a collection, as a unified team that goes past this race nonsense and socioeconomic nonsense and political divide nonsense. Is people that they know they're born for a purpose, and they're sick and tired of playing small, and so they want to say yes and step into that calling that's in their heart. And some of them know that calling, others don't know the calling yet, but they're searching and they're hungry for it. And so we're just coming together as a big collective at a big round table, and everyone has a seat with their name on it.
I think it's an amazing idea because as a business-minded person myself, an entrepreneur, coach, speakers, whatever it is people want to give off in life, I think that idea is amazing. And we just sit and people just come to us. We sit in the room and we just wait. We're like a drive-through. You know how that is? We just sit and wait for the people to make their order, and baby, they just show up because we're giving them what they need. We're giving them what they have been wanting and what they have been needing. So we're here to nurture that. Is that true? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the goal was and is to create an ecosystem where everyone gets what they're looking for. So using carrots, not sticks. So coaches, speakers, authors, trainers, they want a microphone and a stage. We're harnessing the power of marketers, salespeople who are really good at spreading the word, and we're paying them really, really, really well to do so. And then also the learners win because they get to take all these coaches out on a first date in these classrooms, get to know them before they pull the trigger with them. And so it's a big win-win-win, and it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of freedom in the group, and everyone can be who they have decided to be in life.
Yes, I like that because it's not as if they're still trying to find their way. They already know and they can give more of themselves once they actually know exactly what it is that they're going to teach. And what I like is that everyone is teaching something different.
Well,
So
yeah, because we're all
yeah,
unique, just like you're very unique. Well, no one's like Ernie Peppers. Everyone has their own little version of who they are.
yes, 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 yes. So now, what type of transformation are you looking for with the group? Not what they're going to give out. The transformation that's going to happen with the group itself, the people that comes into the Empowering Network TV. What are you looking for from them?
I'm not looking for anything from them. I'm looking to supply them with a place that they feel they belong. I'm
Okay.
looking to give them access to resources and people they need to connect with so that their life can go up. And I'm looking to uh, connect them with thoughts and ideas that will empower them to go forward. And they get to choose how they want to take that journey. So I'm just looking to create an ecosystem that supports the very best things happening in their life for each person. Because my joy has always been since I was a kid just to organize events, bring people together, and make it really, really appealing. So my aim is to make the sexiest game on the planet that everyone wants to participate in.
And it worked. You have created it. And I think that just with you just starting, I think it's going to get bigger. You're going to make it so much more sexier. The longer that we're in it and the longer we exist in the Empowering Network TV, baby, sexiness is going, you're going to get another word. You're going to go to another atmosphere with this sexiness, because I know you are, because you just can't stay here. You get what I'm saying?
No, we're going to go global one day. And by global, we already are global, but where we will eventually become, I believe, the most globally attractive opportunity on the planet. So
there it is. And I'm so glad that I'm a part of it. Honey, I am a part of this sexiness. Now, right? I had another question. I probably already know the answer, but I'm going to ask you anyway. I'm a I'm a certified disc analyst. And I see that you're possibly somewhat like me, and I as an influencer, but I also see, do you like the front of the camera? Do you like that?
like, am I comfortable being on camera?
Yes.
Yep, very comfortable.
Well, you're an influencer just like me. And you also have a D. You're also a high D because you can take what you have, put it down, and make it a big business, like global. And you bring all these people together. And what we're going to bring, I know what I'm going to bring is something explosive to being a part of this unity that you have put together. And I am not letting you down, honey. Okay? Not for anything. I'm giving you everything that I have. I will be there, front line. I'm with you, baby. I'm down for it. You already know that.
I already know that. Yeah, and I'm thankful you are.
Yes. Okay. So now, right? Now that we already know about the empowering, we already know about you as a musical person and in front of the camera and all this. I want to get a little personal because a lot of people don't know a little something about you. Okay? Now, what type of child were you? I know I was a different child from, we'll say, from 2 to 12. After 12, I just took off. And this is who I am. When did you actually change and know that you are who you are? When did that happen?
That's a great question. I don't know the age. I just know, I started coming more and more alive and becoming more aware of life
Right.
and of things. So, I kind of knew who I was by somewhere in my teen years.
Okay. Yeah, that's normally when it happens. You start getting into who you are with all the acne and everything. Everything starts. Okay, now I have an indulgement that a lot of people don't know. You got to be close to me to know this. Okay, now I sneak and I will eat a bag of marshmallows in the bed. What is it that you do as a guilty pleasure that nobody knows when you're by yourself?
I first want to ask what kind of marshmallows, what color, what
Oh,
size.
let me tell you, the extra large white ones.
Okay, so my indulgement is the last few years. I realized I grew up with a father that he always drank Diet Pop, so I only grew up on when he would share it with us Diet Pop, or else I'd sneak it,
Oh,
just go and take it, and so I developed that in my taste buds to the point that even as an adult, if I had to choose between the two, I would always go to like Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi. And in the last 3 years, I realized I'm my father's son because, man, 3 times a week, I will go and I'll suck back uh, one, maybe two diet, Coke Zeros, and I know they're aspartame, and I know they're not good for
yes,
me, but I love them. I love the diet sherry Coke or diet sherry Pepsi. To me, they're just like it just brings me right back to being like 10 or 11 years old. Oh, it's so good.
yes. You see that? Your whole face just changed. You know that? It just changed. And it's something that takes you back to childhood. So while you're in your childhood memory,
Yeah.
I want to ask, what was one of your most favorite musical performances at school?
I didn't perform as a singer in school, but in high school, I went. I was in a choir actually in high school in grade 11 at this private school I went to, and we went and did this choral competition, and that would kind of set the stage for what I would walk into quite a bit in my late teens and 20s, which was performances, typically with I sang in a lot of male quartets, so a little bit of a cappella, a little bit of Southern gospel. I actually went down to Nashville, Tennessee, well, Knoxville in 96 and 97, which I'm going to go back and visit this summer, 27 or years later, because I went to like quartet, Southern gospel quartet school, because I really fell in love with that in as a teen and as a 20 in my 20s. So I did a lot of performances, Christmas things. I just love that kind of stuff. Anything to do with singing and harmonies, even if without music, just the voices, just the bare naked voices harmonizing together is one of my favorite things with people though. If I for singing for me it was always about with others. Just is the same reason why I like this community so much is I get to hear from and experience others. That is what draws me in. It's not just I don't want to listen to myself talk. I want to listen to others talk.
Yeah, you know what? You had to been reading my mind because you know what I was going to ask, right? I'm like, baby, give me something. Give me 60 seconds of something. But you said you don't do it by yourself. So I know you sing in the shower. You hum or something. You do something, Amos. Give me something. That's it.
That's it, man. That's it, man. That's all I got right now. I'm
Oh
in
my
interview mode, so I'm just like, I'm enjoying you. I'm just feeling the vibe, and
Oh my God. So you see, I don't interview like everybody
yeah,
else interview. Okay. Which takes you, I take you in and out, take a little bit of your childhood, get a little what you're going on, take it back, because that's what a conversation is about. And I love
yeah,
conversating. And this is what a conversation is about. It's not just on one thing. We focus on certain things and then we come to find out who you are as a person. And you are the main goal and you are the main highlight in this whole universe that you have created. Is there going to be a where we all meet each other in person? Are you going to do that one day?
yeah. So what's happening on this 100-day road trip I'm doing, starting July 1st? I'm going across Canada first for the first
Yes.
month. Then I'm going into the States. Um, I'm actually. You're in New York, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll need to link up. I don't know how many people are in the New York area, but I'm definitely going to Richmond, Virginia, because there's already at least 20 people just in that one city.
Nice.
In the network. So I'm going to go and loop down. And the first trip is just to sow seeds, the grassroots movement seeds. Because next year, my goal is, what I would like to see happen next year is by spring, start a tour, like a new city every weekend, and just do live events in person.
Oh my God. Amos, that's a beautiful thing.
Well, yeah, I want to connect people to people in person. Like the online thing is wonderful,
Yes.
but the goal is, people belly to belly, shaking hands,
Hugging and one. Yes, baby,
Yeah.
I love that. Yes, I want to be down with that. That's a
Okay.
challenge. I would
Uh,
love to be down with that. And I know everyone else that's on the internet and that's in the community, they would love that too.
yeah.
I said, yes. Next year, you said? Next year?
Yeah, that's the goal. It's so this 100 days is, I'm doing this as a sojourn. I just need to do this. I felt the need to do this for the last year, so now it's the right time for a number of reasons. One is also to support Empower Network TV and also the Academy, and to sow seeds so that next year, and maybe it's every second weekend, but I want to be visiting each city, at least in North America to start, and then, go to South America and hop over to Europe and different places. And, yeah.
Well, you know what? Let's say this. Let's shout this out. Now, look, everybody that's in that has their eyes set on Ernee and Amos, I need for you guys to drop your city. Text it in and let us know where you're from, so he'll have at least a head count of who's where, what's doing what, and what it is that you do. How about that, Amos?
I need to get a map. Yeah, I need to create some kind of map thing so I can see where people are, and once they're in, yeah, need to get something set up. Right now, it's that's the intention, though.
Yes, but we'll get all that together soon. We will get that soon. Y'all, drop your state, drop where you are, drop it in the text. All right, don't forget that. But now, Amos, we also want to let these people know where they can join us, where they can be a part of us. Can you drop that in the link?
Yeah. So you're going live right now. Do you want me to put it in the? Well, I don't have the link right now, but we can drop it after in Facebook or YouTube.
Okay.
You can in the comments. The Facebook group is Empower Network TV. Empower Network TV. It's just facebook.com/groups/Empower Network TV. That'll take you to the group, and if you're someone that wants an interview, you can go ahead and grab an interview spot. We'd love to help you tell your story, give you a bit of a stage and a mic, and then there's just a great community for networking, and yeah.
And also, when you guys get interviewed by Amos, you had better let them know y'all heard it from Ernee Peppers, okay? You better let him know that, okay? Because he likes me, y'all, okay? And he'll like you too.
I do. I think you're fabulous.
Thank you, Amos. Thank you so much. So where you headed to?
I'm going on a ferry ride. I'm going to go and relax. Try to get some relaxing in this weekend and get some food. And I haven't had a day off in a very, very, very long time. And Sunday, I only have one interview. So Sunday's going to be a full day off. Saturday's going to be a half day off. So I'm looking forward to this.
Nice. I am so jealous. Because you know where I got to go tonight.
Well, you're going to jail tonight.
I am so jealous. So you know what? I may have to make me a plan and come on out there and be in Canada with you, honey. Okay? We may have to do that and tear up those. I don't know. Do you drink? Do you eat chicken wings? Do you do that stuff? That fun stuff? Take a carousel ride?
Yeah, I drink. The odd time I drink a little bit of wine, but I've never been a drinker. But I'm definitely a foodie. I will eat unhealthy food sometimes and enjoy it when I do.
Yes, I love it. So that means that Amos, me and you, we got a date, baby.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we go and grab a corn dog. As a kid, I loved corn dogs. Like, I know they're not healthy because they're deep fried, but if they could be baked, I just soaking those puppies in mustard. Oh my gosh, I can eat those all day long.
No, damn the bake, honey. Keep it fried. Keep the fried. Keep the grease coming, honey. No. Well, look, Amos, I'm gonna leave you because
Okay.
you got some places to go. Not unless you want to say something else to me.
No, Ernie, thank you for having me on. Thank you for taking the time, and thanks for
You're
joining us and bringing all your passion and your personality to Empower Network TV and to the Academy. I'm excited to see what you're going to be presenting and delivering to us as we prepare for our fall launch. I'm just thrilled you're here. I'm glad Arletta introduced us, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Yes, I am too. But let me let you know what I'm bringing to you guys. I already got it mapped out. I have a book that everyone that comes in and joins, they will get my book, which is the Mrs. Peppers Playbook. And after that, you'll be getting all me for 4 or 12 weeks. You'll have me once a week. I give out homeworks. I give out challenges because I know me and you, we like challenges, honey. I love a challenge. Okay. It makes me work hard. It makes me look forward to the next day. I love it. So this is what I'll be putting into my course, and they will be learning how to speak publicly. Get out of that fear. I give them all the lovely tips and tricks, the fun tips and tricks that they can use while speaking publicly. Just get out of that old nasty mood of not saying anything. Speak up. We want to hear your voice, honey. So that's what I'm going to be teaching them. Fun.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay. Yes. So look, you drive safe. Tell your driver I said, mwah, thank you. And please get this man to, and have a good rest of your day. Your day is, what is it, 1 o'clock? 2 o'clock?
Yeah, 1:40. Yeah.
Yes, there it is. Amos, please enjoy your day. Do not talk to anyone else.
I got one more event I got to do in the car, and then I'm done. So.
Oh, okay.
This was super fun. Thank you so much,
yes.
Ernee.
Thank you. You are so welcome. I love you. Mwah. And we'll talk soon.
Look forward to it. Bye-bye.
Okay.